Okay, Climbot. If you go, I'll go.
Should I go down there? I think this is a punishment pit. This is one of those, if you fall down here, that's tough luck, player. Good, climb back up, huh? Yeesh. Although I think you could actually maybe quick climb up that little bit there. Were you to be desperate enough. Does this become something I can use? Nah, it becomes plastic wrap. Okay, get out of here. I've been holding on to that can of water, thinking that maybe, like, it could also be a usable source. But no such luck. I think the map shows up in here? No. This is something entirely different. Understandable.
Not here.
Rock is too dense. Oh, no. Okay. All right. That's fine. I just need to be extremely careful then. I'll use this bottom ledge as kind of a guiding step for me until it runs out.
Good thing the kids around here were born on the rock face.
Yeah, I bet they were amazing climbers. But were they better than the best?
Oh, yeah.
Considering the fact that they thought of TVs as like magical and stuff, I'm sure there was an upper limit to what they were capable of. Right? As much as she probably doesn't care too much for Climbot, obviously she uses it because it still provides a little bit of comfortability. I mean, the fact that it can retrieve pitons for other use is nice. Holy fuck, there we go. Okay. Catch your breath here. Catch your breath here. I just want to see my route. I want to see what my stamina was like. Oh yeah, we were getting into like the orange-red area here. Whew. All right, let's go. Please, 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 please. Get her stamina back up. Okay. Whew. Okay, we'll take a second here. This is going to be a little bit tricky. I think I got to go up and left. Which means I need chalk. Okay. We're good. Oh, nice. Whoa.
This place is something else.
Kami welcomes ye who enters this guardian into her heart. Take an amulet at my feet. It symbolizes the passage from childhood to adulthood. You shall wear until the end of your life. Hence you become a full-fledged troglodyte, the mountain's map maker, percipient of the rocks and the wind. May your steps guide you to the summit. Ooh. Neat.
Look at me, Dad. I'm all grown up.
We got our little amulet. Is this a source of water over here? Whoops, I don't even know how I climbed on that. Troglodyte piton. A troglodyte piton. I don't know what it's made of, but it seems indestructible. Cool. You've passed over to the other side. Childhood is no more. So how does this troglodyte piton work? Because I would like to then put it on my little thing down here, but it might not be possible. But if I have an indestructible one at all times, that gives me a good incentive to always throw one down. I just want it to always be that one. If I do Gentian infusion plus this honey dipper, I can just go ahead and consume this super Gentian honey. Whoops, I didn't mean to store it. I think it overfills your bag if it's like if you made the item, but that's just an assumption on my part. I will go ahead and chow down, maybe, or we'll save it. Wait, can I run after? Oh, nice. If you have a grit item, it will genuinely, like, prevent you from losing health. And I assume all the other stuff too, but that's cool. Nice. Okay. Well, let's try to get across the other way, I suppose. I assume both sides are viable. At least if I fall in the next 2 minutes, I'll have a little bit of damage resistance. Though I don't know by how much. We saw it once, but then I like continued falling, so like I think it like tanked one hit, and then I kept going. Ah! Quick rest. At any time while walking or when Aava is off belay, you can rest with down in the D-pad in the alternative quick actions to recover health points. Resting outside the bivouac is less effective. Yep. Makes sense. Okay. Life is pain. Life is pain. I got too cocky, thinking I wouldn't take too much damage. I was wrong. And now we're here. But you know what? I bet if we didn't have the grit defense, that was probably straight up lethal fall. Maybe, I don't know. Considering this is a pit to punish you for falling in the first place, I imagine you had to have been able to survive regardless. But I wasn't full health, so that would have been the catch for me. I can make this work. I can make this work. I swear. She's not she's not going up the way I wanted her to. Oh. Okay, we're committing to this. We're committing to this. She's just not doing what I wanted to do. Hey, Climbot. Things are rough out here. But I'm making it. Up, up, up. Oh my god. You know, I think if I didn't fall, I think it was faster for me to go horizontally on the wall. Than to climb up here vertically. That's okay. I'm up. I'm up. Wow. Holy hell. Okay, well, we have a slight issue. I would really like to rest, but the bivouac is down there. And then there's the rest of this climb still. What I could do is repel. Oh, wait, no. That might not work. We'll see. I'll repel and see if we can keep this as like a spot while still getting some rest and getting my health back up. Slide! Okay. Okay. This might be possible. This might be possible. Just barely. Oh my god, just barely. Whew! I think we gotta nap that off. Holy hell. That was a bad fall. Okay, before I do anything, let me make sure my fingers are patched up. Okay. Bleeding wounds are tended to. Let's sleep off all the bruises. Good God. Okay. We're up. Let's see if I can at least get some water here. Thank God. Okay. Drink. Fill up the flask. Fill up the bottle of water. I will bivouac again just to like use up some of the items in my inventory. I'm curious what the underground oak can do. So I guess we'll try and try our luck with that. Clear water plus... Oh, the underground oak can't be cooked. Oh. Alright. Let's try coffee. Coffee. Alright, I've never been a big fan of coffee, but I'm not going to turn down a little zing. What if I then put in some sugar into my coffee? Coffee plus sugar. Wait. Coffee dipped sugar cube. Oh. Little sugar cube dipped in coffee, the one ingredient I needed to climb to the top of the world. Not what I thought was going to happen. Huh. Anyways, oh, I was gonna see if I could put milk into the coffee. Or, yeah, milk into the coffee. What if I do coffee plus... No, that doesn't work. Fine. Let's try thistles. I don't know what those do. Cooked thistle. Cooked thistle shoots. It's crazy this preparation isn't better known. We'll eat it. Nothing crazy. I'll do the same. Another one of these just to like get it out of my inventory. I do need food. Alright. Berries. I've got options. This worked out. How's my bag looking? Got a little bit of trash. I gotta get rid of these fireworks. Hold on. I think if I do a regular rest, Maybe that works? No. No. Didn't help at all. Ah, now it's raining. How the fuck do I get rid of these fireworks without just breaking them down? She's like excited to use them. And so like that, you know, I want to try it out. Even if it's just like a nice show at the night. Maybe if we hold on to it, there's like an area to place them down.
Oh, wow. The famous first Guardian. He looks much more impressive than in pictures.
She didn't say this the last time we were up here. The first Guardian. Does the first Guardian have a name? I thought this was going to be referred to as like Kami. But the Guardian's god Kami, I suppose. I really hope I can't burn myself on this little fire. Excuse me, Guardian. Gotta slip by your crotch here. Close. I wonder how many people actually, like, go, looks like it's gonna rain today. I'm just gonna sleep it off in the bivouac. Alright. Now, I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get up there. I guess I could drop down to my right. Which I guess technically is where we came from to get inside of here anyways. Apparently there's a thistle, or well, gentian, but I don't know if I want it. Maybe I should make gentian infused coffee. That sounds dreadful. I can't imagine gentian tastes all that good already. Imagine throwing tea, like a bitter tea, into coffee. But I'll pick it up regardless, just in case. I've got some deep rumbles in my controller. She is not happy about this. We're not making any, like, noise. Okay, there we go. We're stable. We're stable. We're stable. I want to recall my
Nice.
kittens, but I can't. Did I already use my... No. Wow. Okay. That's a little weird that I don't go into and use, like, the indestructible piton. Piton. I go through my breakable ones first. I guess I'll at least always have one on standby, is what that means. In case of emergency, I have one that'll never break. And then I imagine you can get more in the future. But I just want to use that one first. I want to put it on my bar. I don't like this. Maybe if I go to my right a little bit. Like this. Oh, she really hated that.
Oh, no, no, no!
Ah. Well, at least I made sure to have one this time. I wonder if it can fall enough that, like, the piton just breaks. Like... You know, a little incentive to not be that bad at the game.
Good.
And by break, I mean, like, it literally just comes out of the wall and you just keep going. That'd be scary. Bleh. It didn't hurt, at least. Okay. I took the gamble. I was like, alright, what if I go fast, recover stamina, and keep going? And it almost worked. I just didn't get a handhold in time.
Phew.
This is a bad split. And somehow it's not like making my controller vibrate at all, so that actually was a stable position somehow. Okay, we're back at the place I keep falling. What I want to do, because I think what I can do is get my foot, get my like right foot into this crack. There we go. Nope, not what I wanted. I want my left hand here. Right hand here. And then from there, we make some questionable decisions. All right, left hand up here in the hold. Whew! I did it. I did it. Okay. All right. Let's baton this. Yeah, sure. I pressed circle to undo the foot movement. I was trying to get it a little bit more precise. It didn't work out that time.
Almost there.
Am I even... Where the fuck am I going? Okay. Just as long as I didn't mess up and miss where I'm going. We still have a little bit more of a ways to go. Come on, I believe, I believe. Yeah, nope, didn't work. Didn't do what I needed to. We're just gonna scramble. Okay. I really need to eat something warm soon here. But I don't think I made anything. Well, I had the coffee, I guess.
Finally.
Alright. Let's have... I'll drink some raspberry juice. Fills up the food, at least. I'm curious what this is. There's like a thistle or something right here, right? Oh, it's like one more below. I don't like this. We'll repel. Surely, a plant on like a level 5 difficulty path is actually pretty useful. Plantain! Plantain has nothing to do with plantain banana, except that both are very nutritious once cooked. Okay. Acceptable, acceptable.
I'll take a breather.
Yeah. Whew. No, not like this, not like this, not like this. I'm trying to get my hand over. There we go. No, 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 no. That could have been really bad. Maybe the pink graffiti is where the little doll piece is. Very delicately bringing the limbs up. And then the whole body. Whew. At least you realized what I was trying to do. don't think that one should have worked as well. But, you know, she's got incredible upper body strength, so it works out, I suppose. Doll part number 3. Oh, maybe they expected me to go from left to right. Anything else up here? Oh, there's a dead mountain goat. And another bot. Huh. And a dead climber. Oh, shit. I guess I'll go check those out. I know. This is sketch. Oh no! Oh god. Okay. That's I could have been the next victim here. We're gonna go a different way. At least if I fall from this path, I have a little bit more ground to safely fall down to. Holy hell. But I actually have a little bit more footholds here too. So yeah, she doesn't really... I'm so used to like... You know, like Assassin's Creed, Uncharted level characters who can kind of like shuffle along ledges just with their upper body. She isn't like that. She needs her legs to be on something, or she falls fast. Okay. Yeah, we gotta go this way. Whew. Now this part I'm not really sure about. There's not really any holds here for me. Oh! Wait, there's a different button there now.
Great.
Oh, because the pulley... Oh, shit! Cool. Alright, because I went through all those other ones, now the indestructible piton is actually on my bar, but it uses a different button, so I can choose between the ones I want to use. Now I'm going to choose to believe the game when they say that it's like indestructible, basically. And that means it's going to be like the first one I put down from now on, all the time. So I think the wording it used was near indestructible. Oh, well, I can't read it anymore. I guess let's hope for the best on that.
Go get the pitons.
This is questionable. Oh, right as I did it. Okay. I think I go left. I think I go left here. need to turn this light off. It's so bright. Ooh, we're bleeding, we're bleeding.
Pitons.
Pitons. Hey, little bud.
Hey, Dad. Today is the anniversary of your departure. I'm thinking of you. As long as your Climbot still gets my messages, I like to believe you get them too. There's just so much I wish I could have told you. Half of them I didn't even know then. Now I know. Dakota turned 1 yesterday. Even today, every time he calls me Dad, it breaks my heart. Your absence is as if the thread of life itself has been broken. I would have liked to tell you that I love you and to say thank you for everything. I miss you.
All the things left unsaid. If only we'd known.
You know, you say that, Aava, but you're fucking ignoring calls from your girlfriend, alright? I think that's fucked. I think that's fucked up. She's climbing this mountain, learning the tales of all the people who've passed. And she just doesn't get it. Hold on, I want to take this healing medicine. There we go. Did the chalk get put into my inventory? Or did it get stacked with the climb bot? I'm really worried that after all the stuff we've dismantled, I'm only going to get one thing of chalk out of my climb bot. Which would be fair, but still. It's tough trying to manage the inventory in this. I'm curious about something. Okay, so let's do this. Obviously I want the doll pieces, and just to like generally explore some things. It looks like there's a save spot like to my left with a cool looking temple. So I guess I could go check that out. It's also just rough because I want to check out this body. This has to be the dead guy that climb bot below belongs to. And then obviously after that, I want to head right back down. But maybe I should save... Nah, we'll go now. I was gonna say maybe I could save the body for when we climb up to the top properly, but there's no point. It's relevant now. I'm sure it's gonna be like another hour plus before I'm back up here. I got a lot of things to climb. Oh yeah. Let's see if I can make this work. We'll recover. Limber up, limber up. Okay. We got a pretty good distance there before she started, like, needing her stamina recharge. I kind of like those ones. Though we haven't had a chance to do it too much. The areas where there's not really anywhere to grab onto. I'm just kind of like bracing myself between two walls to climb myself. I might need to dismantle some of my pitons. So I can always have the one I'm trying to use on the bar. It's in an awkward area. But there might be places I genuinely want to use all 6 of them. Or something.
We're in deep shit, Aava. You're seriously screwing us. You know when the sponsors are mad, I get the brunt of it. We're gonna need something real here. Any news. Your altitude. Your stool color. I don't care. Just give me anything. Damn it.
You're part of the mountain now.
Just ignoring him.
Oh, come on!
Fuck. I actually can access the dead body. I do wonder what Aava's deal is. You know, she's not really being, like, self-retrospective in a way that lets us really know what the fuck she's thinking. So,
Right on.
who fucking knows what's happening in that head of hers? Why won't she respond to Chris? Or Aava? Or, well, Naomi. Why go on a sponsored expedition and then completely blow off talking to your sponsors?
Good.
She wouldn't even have to literally do anything dramatic. You could just literally do what Chris said of, like, respond once. Just be like, I'm alive.
Thank you. It will help.
Eat food from a corpse. Alright, now hold on here. There are things I can use. We'll have that sport gel. An energy gel, it heats up a bit. Use it right before Seer's push. Does it really heat up it? I mean, maybe you have to cook it. We'll have this goat milk. And what else is on the bottom? Fury strip. I think that's just a healing thing.
Thank you, friend. I'll make good use of it.
Do I have a Curie strip on me? I want to know what it is. I just don't have the space for it. I don't think I can make the space for it without, like, deleting half my inventory. Right here, we'll eat these. Or at least one of them. It's a box shape, so I'm sure it's got to be big, is the problem. Maybe if I take this, throw it in the corner. Nice. Alright, Curie strip. Thin strips of polyester to mend superficial wounds. Very useful. Okay. So it just heals you and gives you 5 minutes of grit. Not bad, not bad. And then from there, is there anything right above this dude? Before I go right back down. It doesn't really seem like it. Alright. Down we go. Where? Oh, that way. That way, towards the bivouac spot. Bivouac. Uh-oh. Oh. Oh. The game froze for a second. Or my computer started for a second. Who knows? But considering how long it's been since I last saved, I really got to get to this save spot. Ooh, that I opened it before I even finished getting down. This is a precarious little area. Register 598. By a vote of 7-2, it was decided today that our community would depart forever. Kami will now be orphaned from the Troglodyte Society, probably until the end of time. We shall leave the village at the next moon, to give everyone time to prepare bags, ropes, and food. And so our village will fade away, not from climbing up in the heights, but by sinking into the plains. May our horizontal life bring us as much happiness as our vertical life on the walls of Kami, the Untamed.
Really put freedom up to a vote?
Well, clearly they already did. I'm sure anyone who properly wanted to stay up here could. 596. The council met today to discuss the forthcoming departure for the Wind Palace. Old Sandro's body is starting to stink and needs to be buried quickly. It's a 2-day climb, maybe fewer if we send Nathan and Serena, our fastest climbers. We will receive no help from the weather, so the rock will be slippery throughout the ascent. But we decided to go to the sanctuary anyway. Sandro was indeed an important member of our community, whose absence will cloud the locals' high spirits for a long time to come. Do they bury their dead, like, at the top of the mountain? Even the Troglodyte people say that Kami is untamed, so I guess they don't have...
Cool, thanks.
Ooh, big chalk bag. Big bag of chalk, almost new. It's only used while climbing. It greatly decreases grip. The Climbot compost creates chalk. Did that just... Oh, it increases how much I can hold. That's neat. Oh! Oh, nice. Okay. So if you have a full inventory, you can still collect bags of chalk directly into your chalk bag right here, rather than it becoming like an item in your inventory. That's very nice. What is all this about? Was this their council chambers? How many mountains did these people climb?
They dreamed of the heights, but they all had to come back down.
I guess this gives their whole backstory. They at first, they came up into the mountains, started living in the caves. That gradually turned to a civilization in the mountains, with them praising the guardians and the mountains more. They kept on wanting to climb up. Maybe that's where they buried someone high up in the snowy peaks, and then decided, you know what, it's time. We descend into the lands, the horizontal plains. I like how they refer to society in the horizontal way, and then you see a plane that's the planes probably fly way higher than your mountains. They're not that horizontal down there. You just don't climb every single rock face. It's not as necessary, but you can still, clearly this place still has people who come and visit it. Register 587. The council met today to take account of the village's inhabitants and estimate our resilience. The community has lost another 5 members this year. One fatal fall during the annual trip in the fish farming cave. 4 voluntary departures with the descent of Mafa and her family. May their horizontal life bring them as much happiness as our traditional vertical life. At this rate, in less than 10 years, we won't have enough people to run the village properly. The school will enroll only 4 children at the start of the new year. This is a worrying and revealing sign. The council wondered whether we should contact the troglodyte villages in the surrounding mountains to find out whether they were experiencing the same phenomenon. Any other notes to read? I think we got most of them. This calls to me. Here we go. Wait, no, that's the same one. Okay. I'm assuming this is where they were holding their meeting place, but could have just been a place they chilled out in, got their sleep. You could sleep on those mats, I'm imagining. Ooh, tea bag, maple syrup, climbing tape. Sure. I'll make some tea real quick. We'll do clear water bottle combined with this tea bag. And then we'll throw some sugar in there too. Why is this one herbal? I guess you can just combine it with some of these other ones. Sugar. Wait, what happens if you cook tea with tea? Does it double tea? I will leave it be. I don't need spam items that hardcore. How are my fingies? Oh, only in good condition. This is also in good condition, but it's all patched up. What does it need? This one? Okay, that was the correct one. It's not like I can aim where I'm placing the bandages, right? Like this one always has like what looks like blood going down the finger. Here, we'll throw some pitons in here. Maybe that'll give me the space for the tape. I'm feeling like, oh wait, we got some trash. Maybe that will be enough. Get out of here. It was. Okay. Where do I want to go on this? I could descend straight down from a rappel point. Oh, they make it a little bit. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. There's also a bivouac spot right here. Ooh, with a potential map. How would I want to go about this? I think I'll go for the map first. And then... Ooh. We'll go over the map first, rappel back up, and then rappel down to the doll. Because I don't really need to go through, like, the the arduous climb just to get the doll here. Is there anything else that I might want to check out? There's kind of a climbing spot with, like, staircases and stuff. Might just rappel down there as well. Alright, Climbot. Let's see if I can have enough rope to make this work. I'm curious what other kind of upgrades we can get. We just got one for the chalk bag. Maybe we can get more rope. That would be nice. Okay. I think if I do like this... I believe, Aava. I know I'm making your body do the absolutely insane things. But clearly you have the capabilities for it. Ugh. Gabriel, kids from the village accompanied me as far as they were allowed, but I am here alone, again, climbing this porous rock. You would have loved hearing their stories. Absolutely fascinating. Life here is so different. At first I thought I was dealing with illiterate, uncultured villagers, but it's nothing of the sort. They have their own school, knowledge, and literature. In many regards, troglodyte culture is older than our own. We've just taken different paths. They have an especially peculiar relationship with the mountain. It's alive in the first sense of the word. It breathes, it creaks, it rumbles sometimes. There are sculptures bearing the effigy of Kami in various places, but this is not a religion in the strict sense of the word. Rather, it's cohabitation, a symbiosis. I hope you find these lines as interesting as I do. See you soon, Roberto. I don't think Roberto ever made the climb back down. I just wanted to see if anything would happen at this bivouac spot. You know, a message to respond to or anything. Alright, let's get back up. Sadly, unless I get like a bigger backpack, there's a lot of stuff on this mountain that they're showing. Like, oh, look at all these berries and flowers and mushrooms. And that's cool and all, but my inventory's been like basically full for the last like 3+ hours of gameplay. Easily. I need like an additional pouch or something. I don't think this little doll side mission is going to do that. I'm thinking it's probably going to be like another figure keepsake thing to throw on the back of our bag to be like, woo, we did this. And I'm kind of okay with that. Where do I want to descend here? Hold up. Okay. Probably... I think if I just descend from like this corner right here, that should work.
Bring me the pitons.
How are my... Okay, yeah. We'll hydrate a little bit. Alright. This time we're rappelling down without... We're not coming back up this way. Jump and then hold to slide. Whee! What is this about? Oh, is this the doll part?
Aava 2,
Oh,
Cave Kids 0.
wow. Whoops, yeah, I forgot that the indicator for the doll part doesn't actually show where it is, so I just kind of, easy. Easy peasy. Well, do I continue going down from here? Well, intriguing. All right, we'll check that out. I think that's a fish cave. I'm willing to make the climb back up. Over here on the left side regardless, I suppose. Jump! Give me the rope! I need more! I think I can make this. Huh! Oh my god. Okay. It just wasn't putting my foot down on the actual, like, rock face, flat surface. Oh, another save spot. Just in case. Hopefully time doesn't pass by when I do this. I don't think it does. Ooh. We got some scratches. Could be the bear. They took a picture of it. So we know 100% there's a bear. Scary. Oh, shit. Did he eat a person?
In peace.
Rest in peace. I think they got torn to pieces, Aava. You kidding me? Shit. I thought this was gonna be like a fish cave or something. Damn. Well, those scientists were a lot closer to the bear den than I imagined they thought they were. I wonder if they chased it up here. Because they saw it, like, down there. I would not want to fuck with a mountain climbing bear. Alright. Time to make the climb over here to the left side. We got a mountain goat to see. Whoa! Nope. Not what I intended, but it kind of works out. Jesus. I just wanted to jump across the gap, not attached to the wall like a gecko. Did I ever use that one down there? No. We've got another save location. Crazy. Screw it. Even if I don't end up finding all the save spots, because it seems like some of them are a little bit more out of the way than others, I'm taking the chance to at least visit them. I'll go ahead and reheat the coffee. I don't think we need the heat too hardcore still at the moment. Like, we're definitely burning some over time, but until I start to see snow, I don't think we're going to actually have to worry too much about it. Alright. Is that a bird nest right there? No. Okay. From this angle, this little vine right here. I thought it was like a tree trunk or tree leg, or sorry, tree stick. Limb. Oh my god, a tree limb. Just sticking out of the rock face. Okay. Okay. We're gonna do something dumb. Oh my god. That's an awful position to die in. Oh wow. Oh no. Alright, well, I called it. I'm gonna do something dumb, but I didn't do what I thought it was gonna. I was gonna try to make a jump, and I didn't know if the jump was gonna make it. Yeah, I guess we'll just try to like walk or do a slow climb. Jesus. Whee! There we go. Couldn't see which limb was trying to move there. All right. We'll run and jump from here. Okay. What's the best path I could take to get up this wall? I'm feeling like we go up here, go left, struggle up this part real quick, and then the rest of it could be smooth sailing. It's a little questionable. Right about here. I could also go the longer route, which is what I was trying to do beforehand over here, but I don't want to make the climb back up. It wouldn't really save me any time. I'm going to take the risk. I'll put a, oh shit, hey, a spider. You think the spider bites? Dang it. I just want to see if I can interact with it at all. A little squish. Or even shooing it away would be fine. Yeesh. Okay. We made it work there. I will do a piton.
Nice. Oh, yeah.
Okay. We got past the first tricky spot. Actually, I think we got past both of the tricky spots I was worried about. Huh. Okay. Still gets questionable over here. Oh no. Not rain. Oh, not a storm. Alright, we're gonna chalk just in case. Man, that is sending a lot of vibration through my controller. Oh, man. We did it!
These goats are living it up.
I'm here! Alright. Surely... surely this one's friendly. I just drank directly from the goat. I joked about it earlier, that we would milk a goat. And it ended up being right. You think this goat is being taken care of by someone? Because, I mean, it's got like a little cute outfit. Is it the Johanna lady? Did she come back and was like, oh, the people left, what the heck? There's like a whole farm in here. Cutscene.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Sorry, I didn't know anyone lived here.
Someone does in fact live here, and they would like some peace and quiet.
Okay, I'm leaving. Sorry. I didn't know people were still living on this mountain.
Didn't you pass through the village down below?
The carved wall with all the flags. Yeah, I did go through there.
Did you see anyone?
There isn't a soul left.
Of course. What was I thinking? They're all gone. Old man Sandro, Nathan, Serena, even Roddy. Would you like some tea?
Sure, we can listen to your sad story. And hang out a little bit.
So how long have you lived here?
5 years.
Well, and you haven't seen anyone in 5 years.
I did, at first. I'd pop into the village from time to time. Get a blanket, barter a bit of milk, say hi to Roddy.
But as time went by, you'd go down less often, and eventually you stopped seeing anyone.
That's right. You know, being alone for so long, it's hard to see people again afterward. You get out of habits. You don't know how to connect. They said my temper had become a bit difficult.
Sounds familiar. Yeah.
It's what I always wanted, ever since I was a little girl. I love this. The silence. This is good for me. Every day. I couldn't live any other way, but it was fine because I knew they were close by. That if I needed to, I could drop by to see them. We were one of the last cave villages on the mountain. Nowadays, isolation, it's out of style. Of course, everyone went down. Talking isn't so bad once in a while. I assume you're here for the Kami summit.
Yep.
Yes, the summit.
We used to laugh when people like you came through the village looking to do the climb. We'd see them go up. Sometimes we'd see them come back down. Sometimes we didn't. Good luck with your climbing.
Thank you. And, good luck with your goat keeping.
Yeah, it's easy. They keep themselves. They're sweethearts.
Does your goat have a name?
Oh, by the way, my name is Aava. Sorry, I realized that I didn't ask for your name.
Johanna?
If no one's left to say my name, then it doesn't exist anymore.
Oh my god.
Farewell.
Oh, fuck off. It's only been 5 years. So that argument doesn't hold any weight. If there doesn't exist people who can say my name, it doesn't exist anymore. They're probably just chilling down in civilization. It's not that they don't exist. It's that you're stubborn and isolationist. Damage recipe from the book. Grande cuisine for grand summits. If you happen to find tomatoes in the mountains, you can cook up a royal meal in the bivouac. Just chop them up and fry them in the cook pot with green pepper and roots. You're all set for the day. A note has been scribbled. Not bad, but better with goat milk. Also, that's all I've got. Okay. I was gonna say, where would I find tomatoes? And, well, shit, we got some right here. So how am I gonna collect these tomatoes? I only need the one. I'm curious about this. Is this... Nice! Nice! Okay. That's what I wanted. We have another bottle that I can actually fill up with other stuff. Though it is a small bottle. Not as great as the plastic bottle that holds 3. This also has revealed that this, like, tea I've been sitting on probably is the same thing. It turns into a small bottle. Whoops. Oh shit, I didn't realize the doll parts were going into my inventory. Oopsies. Man, I hope it doesn't turn out that, like, I have to hold these fireworks the whole game. I'm starting to lean that way, but that's just because she hasn't said anything. She never, like, brought them back up. Hey, another goat! I mean... I guess I could fill the small bottle with goat milk. Thank you. How are the hands doing? My pinky. needs a bandage. I think both of my pinkies need a bandage. I wonder if I can double up on them without, like, them having any damage. No. Okay. Because some of them have two, like, visually. I was curious about it. Ugh. That goat milk... that goat milk is steaming hot for the next 24 minutes. That's kind of gross. I drank from that. Hot milk. You know, I've never had, like, warm milk by itself. I've always seen it in media, people being like, yeah, have some hot milk before bed. It makes you sleep better. So the closest I've ever gotten to hot milk is a hot chocolate. And obviously, nowhere near the same. Come on, find the equilibrium that lets me have just one tomato. Just one tomato is all I ask for. I want to try this recipe before I forget it. Oh, yes! I did it. I managed to yoink 3 tomatoes. Perfect. I almost wish I had gone this direction first. I would have been able to at least come back and, like, see this area again, get more tomatoes and goat milk. Maybe there'll be more goats up the mountain that I can milk. I didn't really try to get too close to the first one we saw because I figured it was a wild goat and it would kick my ass. But maybe it would have been chill and I could have just been like, delicious.